In life, distress is inevitable. Stressful situations, overwhelming emotions, and moments of self-doubt can leave us feeling out of control. For some, these moments pass quickly. For others, they become overwhelming waves that pull them under. Many people struggle in silence, trying to meet expectations while feeling like they're drowning inside. Disclaimer: this conversation is a fictional dramatization. Always seek the advice of a medical professional. Sophie, a 29-year-old nurse, knows this struggle all too well. She thrives in her job, but when pressure mounts, she feels consumed by anxiety, frustration, and self-criticism. She often compares herself to her colleagues, wondering why they seem to handle stress with ease. Each mistake feels like proof of her inadequacy, and every emotionally charged situation leaves her drained and defeated. Like many healthcare workers, Sophie has been taught to push through and stay strong, but the emotional toll is building. One day, after a difficult shift, Sophie finds herself in the hospital supply room, gripping the counter with trembling hands and uneven breath. The harsh fluorescent lights buzz overhead as the events of the last hour loop in her mind. "I can't believe I messed that up. I should have caught that dosage error earlier. What if something had happened to the patient?" Despite Dr. Patel, the senior nurse, assuring her everything was fine, Sophie's mind refuses to let go. "I'm not cut out for this. I can't handle the pressure." Her pulse races as panic rises, and the urge to escape becomes almost unbearable. This isn't the first time Sophie has felt this way, but each time it feels like it gets harder to bounce back. Feeling overwhelmed, Sophie finally seeks help. Sitting in Dr. Carter's office, a psychologist specializing in Dialectical Behavior Therapy, DBT, she crosses her arms, exhaustion written all over her face. The quiet room feels like a rare safe space after the chaos of the hospital. Dr. Carter observes gently, "It sounds like when distress hits, it completely takes over." Sophie exhales shakily. "Yeah, it feels like I lose control. I either panic or shut down." Dr. Carter nods. "That makes sense. Your brain perceives distress as a threat, so it either fights it or flees from it. But what if I told you that you don't have to do either?" Sophie furrows her brow in confusion. Dr. Carter continues, "You can learn to ride the wave, to experience distress without being consumed by it." Writes 2 words on the whiteboard: distress tolerance. A week later, Sophie is back in Dr. Carter's office, holding an ice cube in her palm. The cold bites at her fingers. "Stay with the sensation," Dr. Carter instructs. "Just observe it. Don't judge it or try to change it." Sophie exhales slowly, watching the water drip from her hand. The discomfort is sharp and intense, but gradually it becomes more bearable. Dr. Carter smiles. This is distress tolerance in action. The pain didn't last forever. It changed, then faded. Emotions work the same way. Something clicks inside Sophie, a quiet realization settling in. She thinks about how often she's avoided discomfort at work, and how that avoidance has only made her feel more powerless. Days later, Sophie is faced with another challenge. During a chaotic shift, a patient lashes out at her angrily. "You're useless. I've been waiting for my medication for hours." Sophie's chest tightens, but this time, instead of shutting down or over-apologizing, she remembers Dr. Carter's words, "Ride the wave." Inhaling deeply, she grounds herself, feeling her feet on the floor, and responds calmly, "I hear that you're frustrated. Let me check on that for you right now." The patient's anger remains, but Sophie notices something different. She stayed afloat, refusing to be consumed by distress. For the first time, she feels a small but powerful sense of control. Later, in Dr. Carter's office, Sophie shares a small smile. "It wasn't perfect, but I handled it. I didn't spiral, and I didn't shut down." Dr. Carter mirrors her smile. That's progress. Distress tolerance isn't about eliminating stress. It's about learning that you can endure it. Sophie nods, feeling the truth in those words. The waves will come, but now she knows how to stay afloat. Sophie's journey leaves us with valuable takeaways. Distress is temporary, Emotions rise and fall like waves. They don't last forever. You don't have to react. You can experience distress without letting it control your actions. Small shifts lead to big change. Building tolerance takes practice, but every step matters. You are stronger than you think. Surviving distress without avoidance builds resilience. You're not alone. Many people silently face emotional storms. Asking for help is a strength, not a weakness. Sophie's story reminds us all that we don't have to fear distress. We can learn to navigate it, one wave at a time.